Rose, psychic investigator. I'm Rose, psychic investigator. Rose, psychic investigator. Rose, psychic investigator. Rose, psychic investigator. Rose, psychic investigator.
But let's ask. So as I saw yesterday, not yesterday, the last time with the guy from Florida, I've seen, just going back to the same things I've seen. I want to make sure. I want to see if the same thing is happening I think it is, in Georgia and in Texas. But let's start with Texas. Okay, his name is Abbott, right? So let's start with Texas. What is happening in Texas in terms of the investigations? Because guys, if you think about it, the guy, the governor, Secretary of State guy left. That's a big deal. He must have left. He didn't leave because he was like, oh, I left because today I feel like it. No, he left because of pressure. So in other words, there has to be an investigation going on. Okay. So what is, in other words, something similar. But what is going on in Texas and Abbott and this whole thing with like the voter stuff? Is there an investigation going on just like what's going on in Florida? What is going on there? Money. Oh, factions. Oh, interesting. This is madness and also isolation and things kind of getting out of control. Yeah, so this is factions and this is money, right? The donors and the group of people. This is the men. I always get another card when I get these people cards. Okay, this is the snake. So the snakes in this group of people and then the government. It's like there's nothing, the moon upside down is really a terrible card. Okay, it's kind of like it's also propaganda. Like we don't know what's going on really. There's a lot of disinformation and it's like so it's interesting here. Is there an investigation going on? Yeah, so yeah, I wonder, guys, this is a person leaving. Okay, so this is a lot of instability, in other words. And I don't know if this is people losing, okay, oh my God, yeah, this is kind of strange. It's sort of like, the sense, what I feel like, guys, they're kind of like, they're all crazy, freaking out because they know, what it is like these people have committed crimes, right? And then they know that they're under investigation, but they don't quite know from where. So they're kind of going crazy over this, okay? And at the same time, there's just so much instability, okay? So that's the sense. And it's like the madness, the madness is referred to, there's a reference to this madness, but it's because they're based on lies, right? They lie, okay, let me just see. Okay, let me just ask more directly, okay? So did this guy, I think he did he steal, did the Republicans steal the Texas election, the last election? No, let's forget, I think also 2016. But as far as let's say, as far as elections are concerned, are these people under investigation for election fraud? Okay, that's what I want to know. That's what it feels like. Are they under investigation by the FBI? You mean because Ted Cruz, all those people, we know that they're involved in this. Is this danger territory for them? I mean, we know what they've done, guys. We know it, right? But it means nothing unless the law is doing something, or the legal like law enforcement. Is law enforcement onto them? Okay. Is law enforcement onto Texas? Okay. What's going on here? Oh, really? That guilty, huh? Guilty invitations? Yeah. Oh, public. Oh, don't you think it's very interesting? I think. Oh, visit. Yeah, we have visits for you. We came early today, huh? Yeah, we have it. So, guys, interesting information. Yeah. So, guys, this is interesting. Now, what interesting. Okay, guys. So this is interesting because this is a card of isolation, like a personal. I'm a bit of a hermit, but it's like if you're too alone for too much, this is like this. Then you have the guilty. Yeah. Then you have a visit. So hello, who is this? Oh, I'm here with the FBI. How are you doing today? Did you have a nice breakfast? So this is what I feel, guys. For some reason, the isolation card to me tells me there are moles. Yeah. Like, there's people there who are like recording informations. I'm recording informations. I'm recording. So you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of interesting. And this is a card of it. It's not an invitation, but it's an offer. Like an offer again. Okay, and then the shady man here. It's like, okay. And this is legal aggression, public, hopeless. So right now, guys, you know what I think? I feel like law enforcement, you know how what is it called? You know how when they call it, they're negotiating plea deals. You know what I mean? Like I think these offers here have to do with like, it's like this to me is like, for example, when the prosecutor wants, are you going to plead guilty or not guilty, or whatever. So it's an offer of some sort. And the hopeless card here tells me like that they were kind of caught unaware. This is the visit. They realized there was somebody embedded in there that told them they're guilty, and this is the legal aggression. This is going to the guilty offer becomes public. The dark offer or the difficult offer becomes public. So in some ways, I feel like because by the guys, this is the kind of thing that is also security, like high security, for the country. In other words, the governor, you can't be going on a trial, right? So they're going to say, look, do you take offer? We'll have offer for you. We'll have it. We'll have it. So that's my sense. Okay. They're kind of offering. They're like, hey, bitch. They're negotiating something because it's like, oh, obviously, they were caught unaware. No. Why? Oh. So this is it, okay? So this is it. Now, this is a little bit, this is state level. So this is very serious. Okay, now, does this mean that the election, okay, I'm just going to be, okay. How do I say this? Does this mean that the supposed win by Abbott and Ted Cruz and so forth, will be nullified? In other words, will it be recognized that the election was a fraud? Okay. Because that's ultimately what it looks like. What is the degree here of what's going on? Okay. Oh, that's right, guys. Another card of an offer. It's very strange here. Okay. So it's like somebody was offered something. He can't sleep. So this one, they ran out of cards. So one here. Oh, prison. Look. Oh no. Oh no. So this is a change. Money transfer. That's right. Money transfer leads to prison. Yeah, you go to prison. Really? Why? You're a great man. Oh, look, the fake friend. Oh, guy. That's it. Important revelations. Important revelations. Yeah. Here. Important revelation. So, marriage deal. So, guys, there's evidence that important revelation is a document. And the sincere friend is treason, but it's also, because there was another card of women. There's some sort of woman who could be the person who was recording everything, was involved in this somehow. So it's serious. It's serious. Okay, so let me just look at this guy, Abbott. Okay, what's going to happen to him? What's happening, Abbott, right now? Guys, it's so, I see this guy, so interesting. This guy Abbott right now, he's in his office, I guess. He has whiskey and he has a gun. I mean, it's not there's nothing wrong with having a gun, especially in Texas. It's fairly common, I would think. But like I'm like, he opens his drawer and there's a big gun, and he's like, I don't know if he thinks of killing himself, or he's like goes to the shooting range and starts shooting to try to because he can't believe he's going to lose. He's like, what the hell? Are you kidding me? I worked so hard to be here, and now I have to give this up? No way. Because I do think it's an indictment, guys, and it was already presented. You know what I'm talking about? Like when they come to you and say, look, We have this where it's gonna be an indictment. So how do you plead? Guilty or not guilty? Huh? How do you plead? How do you plead? Huh? Namoroso here. I have a question. How do you plead? 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 No, but really, it's like they come because they come to him with the informations already. They're like, it's not like you can negotiate because he's thinking like, I know so many powerful people. I know so many people, and yet it's kind of shocking to me that considering how powerful the Republicans are, they can't stop this. Remember how there was recently a governor, I forgot where, guys, had to leave. I don't remember who he was. I don't know. Was it the guy, I don't know, somewhere in the, like, I don't know if it was Missouri. I don't know, guys. Remember the guy with the rape? Remember the story? Was the governor, the guy with the rape? Remember the story of that? Like he tied to someone. It was a very bad, like, kidnapping or something. Remember the story? Recently, last year, I think it was. So this case is much worse, okay, because it's much more consequential. But my sense, guys, is they've already given him informations. I have it here, papers. I have paper. Did a letter for you? Yeah, they have little. Did they have a letter? Letter for him? A letter? They have a letter. Disappointed? Did they have a letter? Oh yeah, negative message. Bad news for him. Oh, look, lovers. Love is in the air. Love is in the air. Love is in the air. Yeah, interesting. There's this deal here. Griffin adversity coming soon for him. He's expecting. Usually, guys, this is up to 3 months. Okay, so here, let's see. Oh, that's right. White House. Oh yeah, here, little letter, negative letter for him. Yeah, have a letter. I have a letter. Yeah. So guys, you know what's so interesting? Also, it suggests that from his perspective, he's had, oh look, I have big connections, I have these deals, and everything worked out. And how could this happen from his perspective? How could this happen? So this is, guys, remember this guy? This was a governor. Okay, let's just see here, governor. Sexual harassment. What was it? What was it? No, it was what is it? Yeah, there it is. Here, Missouri, guys. That was what it was. That's it. Missouri. Okay, that's right. Eric Greitens. Okay, so I linked here. So that's the other one that I was talking about. So okay, in about 3 months, okay, it looks like, guys, whatever happens here is happening in 3 months. How is it gonna? Okay, how is it gonna? Oh my God, I see him in handcuffs. Yeah, I have handcuffs here for him. Do I have it? Have it for him? Yeah. Oh, look. New outfit, huh? New outfit for him. I have it. Oh, sad for him, huh? No. So, very sad for him. Sad news for him, yeah? Sad for him. I am sad for him. Sad for him. So, guys, yeah. So, okay, guys, can I tell you my sense about this guy is that he barely believes it. Okay, I don't think he believes it's gonna happen. Not to me. No, I'm very special. So, but I'll have a friend for him. Here, Mr. Governor, we have handcuffs for you. Specials. Together, we have handcuffs. Texas governor. Governor. Yeah. So here's for you a present. Yeah. So guys, okay, so yeah. Okay, can I tell? Yeah? Here for you. You want finger, you need it to put it somewhere, huh? So guys, I'm gonna get a few more cards. I'll be right, because I need to get more Lenormand cards, okay? So, oh my God. So that's it, guys. It's so funny. I see him and I look at him over and over again, and that's what I get. He's already been handed the quasi indictment. He's kind of negotiating, but like I was telling you about the Greitens guy, once this stuff comes out, it's kind of like, not so good. Like, what are you gonna do about this shit? You're gonna fight it. There's not much you could do. So I need to ask about Ted Cruz because they were in the same thing, Ted Cruz. So let me get the other thing. I'm gonna go look at my friend. I love him, Ted Cruz. Who's Beto? I don't know. I like Ted Cruz. I like him. I love him. Yeah, leave him alone. Leave Ted Cruz alone. I love him. He's my man. Yeah. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay. So here, okay. So guys, I have my extra bag. Oh, so guys, yeah, it's hard to believe. Okay, it's hard to believe, but that's what it's showing. Okay, I don't know. Okay. So okay, now just quick question. So why? Okay, I had foreseen that these people had won, but they didn't. So why did I understand that they were gonna win when they didn't? Okay, because they win. They're saying they won. It's just that after they won, the stuff was stolen. Okay, so, but why? Oh, guys, you know what's telling me interesting? It's telling me something else. Remember when I remember that at when I did the readings last year about this, I saw something. They said something like the FBI is in the system. So they were recording whatever was happening. Okay. So now they were recording what was happening live. So they knew, they were more aware. Okay. So I think oh, guys, it's saying that a lot of people were recorded. Okay. So this is why, before I feel like in 2016, there was also the Republicans not allowed, it's complicated why it was never investigated before, but now it's, so this is it now. What's going to happen to Ted Cruz? Okay, let's see. Now I understand the governors, in a way it's a little bit easier, but what happens to like Ted Cruz, for example? What happens to Ted Cruz? Guys, I just feel like Ted Cruz is like, there's this moment where like he's kind of staying there, like like the was it lame duck person, but eventually they're gonna have to appoint a new person, interim person. Okay, I don't know. It sounds kind of unprecedented. Okay, what's gonna happen to Ted Cruz about the situation? Like, what is coming for Ted Cruz in the next, let's say, 3 months? Okay, is he gonna suffer any consequences, like serious consequences of this, or is he just gonna continue where he is? Ooh, it's all right. Like, yeah. Oh, sad for him, huh? Oh no. Yeah, little letter for him. It has a letter for him. So, guys, what's so interesting is that this is a card of blackmail, heartbreak, and this is greed, and this is the country and also women. So the people here, the country's going to find out about the dog anchor, like those people there are connected to this cause, and people are going to be, it's going to be upsetting because the moon is something becoming public, something becoming famous. So I think it's going to be bad for him. Okay. Yeah. So is law enforcement gonna go after him? What's going to happen to him? Finally, the last thing. Okay, so there's a finance deal. Yeah, so the success upside down, that's right. So Guys, there's, oh my God, you know what I'm getting these informations? That the Cambridge Analytica, remember the whole thing, about the Cambridge Analytica, is one of the investigations that is happening, but it's one of those ultra secretive. And as you probably know, that Ted Cruz was always involved with the Mercers. He was the test, he was the lab test for Trump, because they use the Russian stuff. They use Russians. This is public on Twitter. There's this guy who's a security analyst. Long story, but but that's part of it. He's part of the investigation into Cambridge Analytica. And when the whole thing, it's like, in the cartoons, guys, they had the vacuum cleaner that like, would suck the people up. Similar here, like they're gonna get all the people that are involved in this, and it's gonna be swift, and he's one of them. Okay, so it's a serious investigation going on about it. Yeah, he's involved in the Cambridge Analytica thing. So what's gonna happen to? Okay, guys, this then brings up the story of Beto. What's gonna happen to? It's so strange. Okay, oh my God, I don't even know, guys. There's so many questions. Okay, so what's gonna happen to Beto? I mean, okay, did Beto win? Yeah. Guys, I see this image of these levelers being like, they would see the little lights blinking that would indicate he was very close to winning or he won, and they would turn down. You would switch. Oh, this is right, guys. This is what you're telling me, right? That's what they were saying was happening in Texas. They saw that they would pick one person, it would flip. That's what it's showing. It's like there's this flip. Like they would see these things blinking, and there was flip. But the suggestion here is that it was a remote control thing, okay? That they knew kind of like it wasn't random. They were watching live as it was going, and it was kind of being, oh my God, what is it? Is this live? Or was it just a sort of a random number? No. Oh my God, I think it was live, guys, honestly. I think they were doing, because you would think that, my sense is that, and if you follow several election people, they say this, that many of these things are like remote, you can remotely change, but it was like they would know that the thing, it's almost as if they had, honestly, they had an algorithm. They would say, you can even write an algorithm. If X, if the result is X, then we're going to flip it. You can write it, not complicated to me. It's not that hard to write an algorithm like this. It's pretty, depending on however the script is, but it's not, so that's what it looks like. Okay. But they were not, it was not, how to say it. It was like they would watching. They knew they were able to count as it was happening, I think. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, so now is Beto going to be recognized as the winner? Wow. Oh my God, guys, I never know when I do things. I never know, guys. I never know. You never know. Can never expect anything. Okay. So hi Dab. So guys, okay, can I tell? Oh my God, this is too much. I can't believe it. Some of the things I have a hard time believing because they're crazy. But you saw the thing about the ship. It's correct. So hopefully this is true. So I see this event where Beto is recognized as having been the winner. Okay. But this is what happens. You know how there's a lot of confusion in the race, in the Democratic race, right? So once this happens, and guys, take it with a grain of salt because some's too crazy. So once it happens, it's crazy. So anyway, so once this happens, he's like giving his speech, and he's like, "I am the new America. You know what? They didn't defeat me, and now I want to be president." So I think it's possible that even though that he's recognized as having been the winner before, but he still is going to run for president. And this is going to give him an enormous momentum because he's going to use it to kind of show that the whole, it's very interesting. I don't know. I told you before, I've always seen him doing very well. And to be honest, I still see him. Okay. But it's it's totally unexpected. The way I see him talking about it, he's like in one of these huge rallies and he's like, look at what they've done. I won and I'm going to win again. Like, yeah, like, he has that sense, like I like him, I like a lot of people, but I like him too. So, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to, to win. There's another question for another time, but that's what I feel like. It changes a lot of things can you imagine, guys? Imagine if this is how it really truly happens when the election in Texas, it's officially known as like, it was stolen. Can you imagine? It's a big deal. It's a very big, oh my God. Okay. So, I'm like, I have to get it together in my mind. There's like, I don't know, catching up with all this stuff. You know, is that strange? It's too much for me. I don't know sometimes. I'm just kind of thinking here. Okay, so, oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, is this going to happen? Is this going to happen before or after Trump leaves? Right? Because that's the thing. Is it going to happen before or after Trump leaves? How we know? I know timing is difficult. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune upside down, huh? I'm not celebrating. People working together. Okay, so Stork change. Oh, the gentleman exposed the house. Interesting. Change. Okay, change successful. Change is successful in the house. Change successful now. So that would suggest after Trump leaves, probably. Some money. Delay. That's right. Delay. That's right. This is see. This is like interesting. So see, guys, this is the shaking hands, and this is upside down. So I would think this makes sense because see, like this is his victory was delayed. Is that right? I think this is some money, but essentially this is the success was delayed, and this is the shaking the hands, and this is disagreement. So that's my sense. Okay, the money there's some money for the delay. Almost like they have to pay for him, because his election was stolen. But there's a sense that, what is this situation here? I want to know. What is the breakdown? A little more here, just 1 second. Yeah, so wow. So yeah, so the family, this is a coldness upon the news. Yes, so this is kind of interesting here because it shows that obviously the people are very unhappy, the people who committed it. So the news of cooling off and this distancing of the family, okay, or also it's a huge upset, in other words, for a lot. I mean, not for us, but for a lot of people it is, okay. So the shake, in other words, guys, I think this card is reconciliation. Okay, so this is two people shaking hands, right? You close a deal or stuff like that. So so when it's like this, it's like there's a breakup of some sort. Okay, so what I feel like the breakup is the change in the country. You know what I mean? Like I think people finally are going to wake up to what's going on. Yeah. So like I don't know. I mean, I don't know what, there's a lot to happen. Okay, Raksha, there's a lot to happen. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen to any, I think that's what I was telling you guys. There's a lot that's going to come out still before the presidency comes out, before everything happens. So that's up to him to decide, whatever he's going to do. I mean, I think, I don't really, right now, it's not necessary to spend time on like discussing, what the candidate's going to be or whatever. We don't know. I think I've said before, I don't think that ultimately that Biden's going to go all the way for whatever. I don't know. We don't know yet, but there's going to be a lot of things that are going to change the field dramatically. And this may be one of them. Okay. So this is it. Now I'll have to ask about, guys, it's 9 o'clock. Feel free to go. I'm going to ask about Georgia. Okay. Cause I still today was crazy. I spent so much time on like that guy, stupid guy, what's his name? What's his name? I don't know. I don't know. Doesn't matter, guys. Rice green beans. Okay. So anyway, so what's going to happen? Is an investigation, similar investigation going on in Georgia, just as it's going on in Texas and Florida? Oh, theft. Yeah, we know that. Okay, magician. Interesting. So harvest. Interesting. So we know that there's okay. I have to get new cards here on this side because the other ones ran out. So wow, guys, interesting. No, interesting from our house. So this is a negative letter. Something becomes public. The theft becomes public, and then we have a magician or somebody. I think it's the transfers, guys, blocked, and this is lack of opportunity, lack of experience in harvesting. Okay, so this is okay. Now I want to. What's gonna happen to this? Because I see him, guys. He's okay. What's gonna happen to Brian Kemp? Truth is revealed. Disquiet. Okay, this is a lot of money. Woman. Aggression. Okay. Okay, so guys, yeah. Wow. So okay, so my sense is that the cards here suggest there's, sometimes there's no I don't, as you know, I don't like using a lot of, what is it, only gender cards, but here there's the woman appears twice. I think it's telling us that of course she won, Stacey won, and that she may be, because you see here, guys, this is the truth is revealed. The lilies is an older white guy, and this is Gran Consolazione, the big prize. So the truth is revealed about the white guy, older white guy, and then the big prize is granted. Okay, he got but then you have here behind the scenes, there's a lot of money, and the woman. So who gets the big prize here? The woman, because of the shady money connected to him, and also the aggression. So the older man had a lot of money to be aggressive towards her. Okay, and there's shady money connected to him as well. So what's going to happen to his position as governor in Georgia? Is he going to leave? What's going to happen? Oh, coffin. Really? Sad for him. Oh, look. Oh, no. Look at him. Sad for him. Sad for him. Yeah, so the money, there's an end because of corruption. Yeah, sorry for him. I'm sorry to tell you. Dear Mr. Kemp. Drinking Kool-Aid. Loyalty. Oh, look, shady deals. So yeah, he was drinking the Kool-Aid. He was believing his own hype. Oh, look, this is illusion. The woman again, there she is. There she is, Stacey. The world upside down. So guys, it's kind of crazy here. Okay, it's so crazy. It's hard to believe. Okay, I hope I'm okay. So what's gonna happen to Stacey? She's very involved in that nonprofit for voters and to end voter suppression. What's gonna happen? Wow. Guys, even for me, it's hard to believe. So I think she's there. She has a job there. She's doing her stuff. She gets a call. And she's like, "You're the governor now." I have a hard time believing it. Oh my God. Because you know what, guys? I feel like I think she accepts, okay? And I tell you, oh my God, I have a lot of things to say. I have a lot of things to say about this. First is that I feel like she kind of knew that eventually it would come to her. Like I don't know, explain it. She kind of has a sense. You know how people said it, they wanted her to run for Senate. She didn't want it. She wanted to stay at the job. I feel like she was close to home because she was still. And then, okay, so what happens? Because all the cards here, guys, suggest she gets the prize. She gets the prize. Like all this stuff. I have goosebumps. It doesn't, indicates to me that she is, is she going to become governor? Is she going to? Okay. Is she going to become governor? Okay. Judgment. Oof. Oh my God. Wow. Look, tower. She got tower's government. There's a snake in the tower. Yeah. Who is it? A snake for child? Yeah, for president. So, oh my God, crazy. Oh, an ending. That's right. An ending to the government. The truth comes out. Okay. And it's the foreign influence or the foreign hackers. So guys, I think they're going to judge again. The government's going to end for the current guy. And it's going to show that there was this like they what is it called? They manipulated the votes. They did whatever. So first they have to declare it as ending, that the government is not valid, and then is she gonna accept the role as new governor? Oh, she has new thing, huh? Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh no, so that's good for her. Oh, there she is. This is Stacey. Hi. Interesting information. Oh, justice upside down. Oh my god, it's very nerve-wracking here. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, ship, that's right. The foreign stuff. Stars, yeah. Yeah, guys, you know what it is? I feel like whatever happens here, it tells me that there's just a meeting or an agreement to serve, there's just like the I feel like whatever happens here, to me, it tells me that very clearly it suggests that the law is going to rule that the governor he cannot be where he is. Okay, that he's illegal what he's doing. And then it comes after, like, she's not going to do anything, like she's not going to sue him or do anything like that. They're going to have to declare his governorship as invalid, and then she may come in. So if they declare it as invalid, she's going to come in. Yeah, I think so, guys. I see her shaking a lot of hands. Thank you, thank you, thank you. She's being introduced. Oh my God, guys, oh my God, I see this place that looks like a government. It's like an old-fashioned like house with marble, like a marble thing, and those staircases like that, that come down to the second floor. And they have these, like, what is it called? Checkered black and white marble floor with wooden staircases that, like, they look like old-fashioned mansions. What is it called? Let me see here if I can find. Maybe this is the mansion. She's introduced to the people who work there. This is the person, the cook or the whatever, that work in the office of the governor. She's being introduced to them. She's the new governor, Stacey. Oh my God, guys, and I see a woman there. She's crying. African American woman who works there. She's introduced to her and she's crying. Like, she's not saying anything because she, is a historical. But whatever, guys, I'm like, thank God for this, the last thing, that I did here today, because sometimes, you don't know, like, you don't know. It's hard, the fight for justice, but I see it. Like, the woman who's the witness to this, she's crying because she's like the woman, I don't know her name, or they all meet the other one that I see here, but she's like being introduced to her. She knows her, I think, but she's crying because she knows the importance of the historical thing that it is, and she's crying. She's like, it happened. Oh my God. I'm not gonna cry. I'll cry all the times. But like, she's like, it's thinking to herself, it happened. Like Dr. King was right, So guys, it's a slow walk. Yeah. Yeah. So I have I have a little whatever. Like, I got some natural things too for the sleep, but oh my God, guys, so it's nice. It's a good feeling. I have a heart, it's hard to believe that these things are gonna happen. But so okay, we'll recap here. So, and guys, I'm sorry I go over. I was kind of slow today, whatever. Like, but it's kind of crazy. Let's just recap just about these elections, okay? So Texas, just to recap, just so you understand. So the difference is that Texas, the guy is given like this indictment thing, and he can't. He's like, no, it's happening now. And he has going to have to accept that it's not going to last for very long. And then Ted Cruz is involved in Cambridge Analytica. He's going to have to leave eventually, Senate later. Okay, than that. And then now that's Texas. Okay. And then the thing about Stacey is that the thing with Brian Kemp, it seems like there's some sort of legal thing happening that's different from Texas. Seems very clear cut. But Georgia, there's still some sort of, I don't know, what is this legal thing? They may try to take it to the Supreme Court. What is it? His guy is not giving up. Those people can't believe they're going to lose. They stole the election, but he's not going to. There's some sort of legal thing that's going to have to be invalidated legally. There's just more here than just like him, the governor, leaving or whatever. So once the legal path is cleared for her, guys, and I almost feel like the thing with Georgia could even go to the Supreme Court. It would rule in favor of her. Okay, but So it's kind of amazing, you know. I hope so. I hope it's true. I hope it's true. Um, can I just ask last question? So what? How far are we from this? How many months? How much time? Guys, you know, it's funny. It shows me this image of a tree when, you know, the like early fall or mid fall, when these trees are beginning to, they're still, the leaves are still dry, but they're on the trees still. They haven't fallen. So it's fairly early, like October or something like that. Okay. So, so can you believe it? It's like I have a hard time believing it. So, so this is it, guys. Okay, I'm gonna. Sorry, it was a little strange today, August. You know, but what I'm talking about, I'm not talking about Trump. I'm talking about Stacey Abrams. Okay, it's different. So I'm talking because their stuff may take longer. It's a little bit more complicated, different. I don't know. But what I'm talking about is like, when does Tracy actually enter the government? If it does happen, it would be in the fall. Okay. You know what I mean? So that the Brian Camp has to leave, whatever legal hurdles have to, you know, there's a lot of things that have to happen before she actually, if she indeed gets it. So this is it, guys. I'm sorry, you know, it was a little crazy today. It was a little like distractions. I still, guys, the thing about Israel is on my list. I never do it. It's okay. Eventually I will. Okay, maybe I'll do it on my own. I don't know. So anyway, so this was interesting, right? I was like, oh wow, it's crazy. It's crazy today. So, but yeah, it gave me hope, guys. You know, it seemed the thing with Trace, I'm sorry, Stacy, is really was sort of good. So, all right. So have a good night, guys. I'm sorry about the, you know, this whole thing. So, you know, little cuckoo. So, all right. See you later, alligators. See you later. Okay. All right. All right. No, I have magnesium. I have it. Okay. All right, guys. Good night. Okay. See you later, alligators. Okay. Bye.